We are back with another Food Truck Fridays, and today we are at Taquero Mucho with Miss Irma, and she's going to tell us all about her business. So, Miss Irma, tell us, when did you guys get started? How did you guys get started?
We actually opened February of this year, but Taquero Mucho has been in the plan since 2020. After the pandemic happened, we were all at home. Entertaining ourselves by cooking and baking, and I had seen that the quesabirria phase was taking off in San Antonio and the bigger cities, and we decided to try a recipe, and we stuck to it, and slowly but surely it became what it is now.
I love that. And so how has business been going for you guys thus far?
It's been really great. The community has been so good to us and so awesome. We marketed that a whole year before we actually opened. So our business page already had a good following, and I think that really helped. But the customer, I hate calling them customers. They're more like friends because they have been awesome. We have our regulars every week as soon as we opened, and the community's just been great with us.
And I love that, and I feel like you're very dedicated to the community. With that, why do you like serving people? Why do you like feeding people?
I feel like my purpose in life is to serve others one way or another. I did a lot of social and medical work before this, and then I did customer service for Wayfair, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I felt like that was still a way of serving people. But once I started actually getting the passion for cook, because I was not a cooker. I was an office 9 to 5 person.
Yeah.
Just seeing people's reactions. I've learned that my new love language is cooking and feeding people.
Tell us, what do you guys feature on your menu?
So we are, a lot of people call us a taco truck. We like to call ourselves a birreria, because
wait a minute, go ahead, say it again.
Birreria.
Birreria.
There, you got it. Yeah, you do a real good job with your R's. Yes, yes. So we only focus on the birria, which is a traditional dish from Jalisco. Sorry, I always forget what region it's from. Traditionally in Mexico, it's goat, but here in America, they've revolutionized it and do it with beef. That's why we have the little cow logo on top of what it means.
Makes sense. So when people come here, what do they order the most? Like, what are you guys' best sellers, if you will?
Our tacos are the #1 seller. The tacos are always going to be the #1 seller, for one, because that's the only thing that people have really experienced, so they tend to stick to that. But once we get them in, and I'm like, look, we don't just do tacos. We have what we do a pizza, which is like a flour version. We do tortas, we do flautas. We just made quesabirria tamales. So it's all birria, but it's in different ways and forms. Our ramen, especially during this season right now, is one of our best sellers with our grilled cheese.
I love it. And so where can people find you?
So we are located at 808 North Texas Avenue in Bryan. We're right on the corner of MLK and Texas Avenue. There's a tire shop there. My dad owns that. So we just pop the squat there and serve the community as we can.
Nice. Well, come on down, come get some tacos and so much more. Hey guys, what's up? It's me and Shannon, and we're just hanging out literally. So Shannon, tell us a little bit about the levels here at Stone Co. and all the different types of levels.
Yeah, so we're a bouldering gym. What separates us from other climbing gyms is that we don't have top rope or sport climbing stuff where you're harnessed in, and there's ropes. We have 15 feet walls and these nice cushy 14-inch safety pads, so that you can fall safely and have so much fun. But we have so many varying levels here at Stone Co. So kids, people who are just starting climbing, or even advanced climbers, they can enjoy all different kinds of routes.
Nice. And so Abigail was talking a little bit about earlier some of the events that you guys hold here. What about the pricing?
Okay, so yeah, we have day passes. So if you're just wanting to try climbing for the first time, or you just want to come in every now and then, those are $16. But we also have memberships, and those vary from if you're a student, if you're in the military, if you're serving, you're just an adult. We also have family memberships too. So each kid that you add on, it's going to get cheaper and cheaper, and so we have great discounts for our families.
I love that. So Shannon, I honestly want to kind of race you to the top. I'm falling, but I know I can make it. You ready?
Oh, okay, I can try.
You ready? On your mark, get set, go. Go.
Oh no, I fell.
I guess I won, guys. It's all about the purple, gold, and green here at Another Broken Egg, and today we're going to talk about their Mardi Gras beignet. So we're bringing a little bit of Louisiana straight to Texas. All right, tell us what we got in front of us.
Well, this is just something I kind of created. You know, in New Orleans, you know, you skip Valentine's Day. You go Christmas, and on January 6th, that's King's Day. That means, you know, there is a religious part of it too. But New Orleans, it's the day we can start eating king cakes and they start selling them. And so I've come up with a little king cake beignet that we're going to serve only on Tuesday, February 21st, which is Mardi Gras Day, of course, Fat Tuesday. And so what we did is we took our regular beignets and then we just put our cream cheese icing on it. And then we got some purple, green, and gold colored sugar. But I think it's a great looking thing. And for me, it's just brings a little bit of home here. And there's a lot of times I miss home. So, and I love this time of year.
Perfect. So I have to ask, I do know about the king cakes. Is there going to be a little baby in one of these?
No, there will be no baby, and that's a great idea. Maybe we'll work on that for next year, and try to figure it out, or just get one and put it on every plate. And thank you for that idea. We'll try to work it out, And again, I said everything online. They probably sold out already from everybody buying king cakes in New Orleans right now.
I love that. And just talk a little bit about Another Broken Egg. And you guys are selling sweet things too, because a lot of times we just think of breakfast.
Right. And so again, a lot of people, when you order our beignets, they'll get them as an appetizer. Some people actually get these as a dessert.
Yes.
And honestly, I see this almost more of a dessert than an appetizer, and just kind of finish off your meal and finish up your coffee with it. But as I said, on Tuesday, March 21st, if you buy an entree, and you ask for them, you'll also get some of our king cake beignets, which are only going to be on the menu on February 21st, Fat Tuesday.
So you better hurry up and get them. And then we also have to talk about, I know a lot of viewers, they're looking at this drink here, they're like, hey, it's sweet, what's happening here? So talk a little bit about the drink we have right now.
I guess probably the most famous drink when people go to New Orleans is going to be a hurricane, and so this is our take on it, and it's been very popular sell. We have the nice hurricane glass that it comes in, but it's very refreshing, and so sometimes if you're later in the day on the weekend and you just and I know when I get to the summer, I don't really know what I want to drink, because sometimes I go, I like red wine, but red wine in the summer doesn't always get. Well, this is a nice, refreshing drink, and again, looks great, tastes great, and matches very well with a lot of our food. Not going to tell you if it matches great. Might be a lot of sweetness going together these two, but again, it's all about being from New Orleans, being in New Orleans, and I can't wait to get there.
All right, well, in New Orleans style, I am going to take a bite of this beignet because I have
stand
to.
by.
Look amazing. Ooh. I love it. The crunch, everything is so good. Come on down to Another Broken Egg. Team J-Stars takes off in their Joint Stars aircraft on a training mission where the crew is trained on operations of combat. Now, what's interesting about this flight crew is that it's made up of all black men and women, and guess who's in charge of flying? A woman. You're in charge of everyone's life right now.
Yes.
You're not scared.
No. That's where I live.
Captain Andrea Lewis, the first black female pilot of the Georgia Air National Guard in 2019, says from a young age she knew she wanted to fly. Lewis was a flight attendant, went to flight school, and now is the co-pilot for Team J-Stars.
We are out here, we can do this, and along with the rest of my crew, that you can do anything that you set your mind to.
Team J-Stars normally includes about 15 to 20 airmen and soldiers made up of Georgia International Guardmen, the active duty Air Force, and Army aviators. Project Officer Dewey McCrae says to see so much unity is a dream come true.
To be able to take this crew and put everyone together and know the type of leadership, experience that are going into the crew, it means a lot. It just happens to be a perk that we all look like each other.
Which is most difficult, says Lewis. She says being black and a woman in a pilot position is unheard of, but says she must carry on the legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen and her late father.
My dad was a captain for a major airline, and so I'm actually here today because of him. So I guess I didn't think about that until now.